Are you ready for an Obama presidency?
Ready or not, here it comes. For College of Charleston News, I'm Lisa Johnston.
And I'm Whitney Hoskins. Late Tuesday night, Barack Obama was elected as our nation's first African-American president.
Today, Stacey DeKarzik is on campus with reactions of this historical event. Over to you, Stacey.
Now, it's Tuesday, November 4th, the day we have all been waiting for, the 2008 presidential election. Now, as you can see, the College of Charleston campus is pretty dead today, which tells us that most students and faculty members are out to the polls casting their votes. According to the Election Commission data, already 1/3 of South Carolina has voted, not to mention the record-breaking number of young voters this election. The anticipation is building as we anxiously await the election's results.
I voted for McCain. And the reasons that I voted for McCain is that I'm pretty conservative. Secondly, I come from a long line of military folks. My husband's retired military. My father was military. I just like what he had to say. And like I said, I tend to vote very conservative. I've never voted a straight ticket.
The lines were long on November 4th as millions of Americans anxiously waited to cast their ballots. While most Americans expected the long waits, journalist Jeff Marshall from The Digital was amazed at the profound voter turnout. Yeah, so what do you think about the voter turnout this election?
It's good. I mean, I was surprised that there were lines where I'm from, or queues as I'd call it, in England. The times I'm quite old. I've voted 3 or 4 times back home, and there's never a line, there's never a queue. So I'm surprised that you have to queue up for like 2 hours. I'm thinking, what the hell's that all about? But
I think that neither one of them was a fantastic candidate. I think there's some really good things that Obama has in mind, especially for the education policy. So I think it'll be interesting to see what he does.
Okay. Now, were you surprised by the outcome?
Not particularly. I think especially because so many young kids turned out to vote and Obama is appealing to them. It was kind of a done deal for him. And the fact that he's young, he speaks well. I think we haven't had a good orator as a president, since Clinton. So that's appealing to people who, even if they don't know a lot about the issues, they see somebody that they can maybe look up to.
Okay. While John McCain supporters teared up watching his concession speech late Tuesday night, Barack Obama supporters shed tears of joy as the newly elected president made history. Even Oprah Winfrey was spotted in the crowd with tears in her eyes. Do you think an Obama presidency will affect you personally?
Me personally, well, it's already affected me because he is the first black president, so that's all I've been hearing. And again, it's one of those situations where everybody do you like him because he's black? Well, no, I know about his policies, I know what it is that he wants to do, but simply because he is the first black president, people are looking for us like, now you got what you wanted, now there's no more excuses. So, I mean, he takes away the excuse that the black population had of why we couldn't do things because he's the president.
Thank you for joining me on the coverage of the 2008 presidential election. Reporting live for College of Charleston, I'm Stacey DeKarzik. Back to the studio.
As you can see, this has been a historical election, with young voter turnout as never before.
And South Carolina voters came out in numbers, with McCain receiving about 54% of the vote and Obama trailing behind with 45%. Thank you for joining us this week for College of Charleston News. I'm Whitney Hoskins.
And I'm Lisa Johnston.
Good night.
And good luck.